Hey guys, welcome to this video. I know it's been a long time coming, but here it is. This is my review of the Midland WR-300. Now, you saw this featured in my previous video where I showed a required weekly test. So now I'm going to show you what this radio can do. And I know I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but we're going to get back into the groove, into the swing of things. And we're going to start uploading more videos now. So starting off, you can see that the radio looks really nice. It's got the date and the time, and you can see it's on the 4th weather channel. And then there's a little battery indicator. You probably can't see it down there. I don't have any batteries in there right now, but because my batteries blew up in it, and I didn't want that to happen. And it's winter, so who needs batteries in their weather radio in the winter? But you can put, I believe it's 3 AA batteries, and it works pretty nicely. And whenever you hit a button, in this case I just hit the snooze button for the alarm, you know, it lights up, all that good stuff. So this button right here is the snooze button. It's for the alarm. And then this is to turn off the siren when an alert goes on, when an alert is on. So you hit this, and then if you want to hear the weather, you know, the weather channel, the weather radio, you'd hit this middle button.
You are listening to NOAA's National Weather
Service. The audio's pretty good. If we zoom out here, I don't know if you can see, but we got antenna's pretty big. You don't need it that big, but I just like to have it like that. So zooming back in. Let's see, there we go. And we'll turn that off. And now another cool feature, I'll go ahead and we'll zoom in here, is the AM/FM radio. I really like that feature. So you turn on, hit this right button here to turn on the radio, and then I'll move here. There we go. And then this button switches between AM/FM. So now I just switched it to FM, but I got to change that back. And you can have 3 presets for each one. So you can just use this arrow, and I can, oops, wrong arrow. You can hit this button and navigate your 3 presets. It's a bit tricky to program, but just read the manual and you'll get it. And that goes the same for the FM side. Now let's move into the most important function of this radio, the alerts. So by hitting this menu button, we bring up the, of course, menu. Now I have my alert mode siren, backlight is normal, and the setup alarm. If you hit that, or I'm sorry, you can turn on an alarm, but I don't want an alarm, meaning to wake you up in the morning. And then you can set up time, set up date. My siren level is on low, and we'll get to that in a second. And then you can do a siren test. I'll do that in just a moment. And then you can add alerts. I haven't really played around with this, but you can add some alerts. And then, of course, just like this is the WR-300 is the nicer of the Midland radios because you can choose what alerts you want it to go off for. For example, I don't need all these winter weather alerts. So what you do is you'd go into alert mode, siren, or no, I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I programmed this. Go into default siren, and then you'd see all these, and you can set them up. So it's good to read the instruction manual for this. And if you do want to set up video, please request it in the comments so that I know that people want it. So let's go ahead with that siren test. Another quick feature. You can go hit this down arrow, and you'll see some alerts, like the weekly test, which was just recent. So let's go to that siren test. So this is with the siren level on low. So let's go ahead and change that to high. This is going to be pretty loud. So I don't know if you can tell there, but that was significantly louder So we'll go ahead and change that back, because that's pretty loud. I might change that eventually, but there's no need for it to be that loud, at least right now. So now let's turn around. Let's show you some of the ports, because I know it's one of my favorite things with all sorts of electronics are the ports. So right here on the left, this is a piece, or let's start on the way left. So right here we have a DC jack, that's for the power. This PC port, you may think, oh, I can program this from a PC. It's a very misleading port. It's even on the Midland website. That's mainly for factory things, for cloning radios. External alarm, that would be if you wanted some external alarm to trigger when the alert went off. Earphone, you could listen. You could listen in. I'm sorry, that's out of frame there. So this one's the external alert. This is earphone. You could listen to the radio or anything with headphones, and then an external antenna if you needed that. Then let's go to the back here. We'll just see. I've got 4 AA batteries, and I have mine explode, and so I'm not very inclined to put new ones in. Probably just a battery problem. I don't think that's the radio's problem. This is a nice radio. I believe the MSRP on that was $79. Around $79. I got mine at Gander Mountain. You can also get them. I got another one for my house on weatherconnect.com. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put a screen up here, and if I got the MSRP wrong, I'll list that there too. So overall, my consensus on the radio, it is a really nice weather radio. I really like it. My only complaint, I guess, one of them would be for the AM/FM radio, there's not a lot of storage for presets, but that's not a big deal. And then during severe weather, when the power goes out, these batteries do not last that long. Now, that's not necessarily the radio's fault, but I suppose if I had to come up with complaints, that would be one of them. And then the first time an alert ever went off on this, it was a little tricky to figure out how to turn that alert off and on, because I'm used to a different weather radio, which had died. But yeah, overall, I would give this radio 5 stars. This is a great radio, and I would recommend you go buy one, because we've already seen severe weather this year, and we all know that the severe weather is coming, unfortunately. But with this radio, you can keep yourself and your family protected. So again, overall, 5 stars, and this is my review of the Midland WR-300 Weather Radio.